Hey everyone, welcome back. Or if you're just joining us, welcome to KSSP Podcast. I'm Spencer.
And I'm Katie.
And in this part of our gratitude series, we're just going to be briefly mentioning some different practices that you can do to express gratitude. So to start, one thing that you could do is a gratitude journal. So with that, before going to bed every night, you could write in this gratitude journal 5 things that you are grateful for.
And you can also identify the things that you feel grateful for. These can range from anything to people, pets, objects, possessions, achievements, qualities, traits, circumstances, basically any part of your life, really, that you appreciate.
Another practice that you can use that can either help you feel gratitude or lead to maybe being able to practice more gratitude exercises is prayer or meditation.
Figuring out a practice that works for you and that you can incorporate into your daily routine will help you. So maybe during your morning drive to work, you can think about what you're grateful for, or while you're brushing your teeth, or while you're falling asleep. And that's a really good one, especially because that will help with your sleep quality and mental health.
Yes. And there are a lot of resources out there on different activities that you could try to express or show gratitude. So if none of the ones that we just mentioned feel like they would work or you'd be able to fit them into your life, I guess, just we encourage you to find a practice that does work and that you are able to fit into your life, just because if you can and want to, it's important to incorporate gratitude. And now we're just going to kind of share a little bit of our own personal thoughts, I guess, if you will, on gratitude. And so I guess what I thought as we've been discussing and researching gratitude is that a lot of the benefits that we discussed come from more of a healthier state of mind. And as we've discussed in previous episodes, stress can negatively impact you, and just in general, negative emotions can negatively impact you and may also impact your health negatively. So to me, it just would make sense in theory why emotions such as gratitude, which I think is considered a transcendent emotion, which we also briefly discussed in a previous episode. But yeah, those feel-good emotions appear to lead to better health, and I guess you could maybe potentially think of it from like a CBT, so a cognitive behavioral therapy / neuroplastic way, just in the fact that if you start practicing these, so maybe like a gratitude journaling before bed or prayer meditation appear to help too. So I just feel like it can all relate to each other. Now, none of these are a cure-all, obviously. But if you could fit a small gratitude practice into your routine, even if it's just as you're lying down falling asleep, listing off 3 to 5 things you're grateful for out loud or in your head, it appears that even something as small as that over time can be beneficial. And I guess with the CBT neuroplastic thing, it's more so that you're kind of changing your mindset. So you're, instead of not being grateful, you're starting to be grateful, which will lead you to express and feel more gratitude even when you're not practicing the gratitude exercise, just because your brain will start to think like that naturally, I guess, if you will, kind of like with CBT and neuroplasticity, changing your brain.
Because it definitely is a form of CBT, and like I'm sure there are plenty of resources that are specifically CBT centered around gratitude. I know I've done that before in therapy.
Okay.
So like it is a form of CBT because you are changing your thoughts and you're changing your thoughts leads to changing your feelings and changing your actions. So
Yeah.
yeah, I would definitely apply for sure for gratitude. Okay, yeah. And then the other thing is that some people might think that gratitude is selfish, because they might think being grateful for what you do have reminds others of what they don't have. But that's not really how gratitude works. That's not really the case here. Gratitude is focused and centered around appreciation. And you can still be grateful and at the same time empathize with other people who might not have what you do have. And you can even utilize your blessings, so to speak, to help other people in some circumstances. It's not always going to work out that way, but when you can definitely do that. So you should never feel selfish for showing appreciation and gratitude for the positives in your life. And I think that it's more selfish to not show gratitude, because if you're not showing gratitude, you're kind of in the mindset that you're entitled to what you have. That would kind of be the antithesis of gratitude, in my opinion, would be entitlement.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I think, as we discussed, that gratitude does enhance empathy just by practicing gratitude, and how we mentioned that you're more likely to appreciate others' success rather than be envious by
Yes.
expressing gratitude. So I think that it just the benefits of being grateful for what you have would outweigh that potential. I guess I don't know what you would, because I feel like it's more so you just don't want, like, you're trying not to, I get the mindset, because it's like it's hard to be grateful when you know that there are so many people suffering, but it isn't helping the people suffering by you not being and expressing gratefulness for what you have.
Yes, that's true.
And by doing that, as we have shown, the benefits of gratitude could potentially lead to you help, and not that you wouldn't help those people if you weren't showing gratitude, but it's just expressing gratitude isn't going to lead to harm of others. Now, I mean, there is a line, I guess, maybe like a
Yeah,
fine line between being grateful and being, what's that word?
like braggadocious or something.
Yeah, like where you're bragging about everything you have over like compared to others, because gratefulness isn't a comparative thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't even consider that gratitude at that point. Yeah.
It's not. But I think some people may think that like they may, in their mind,
Yeah.
say this is me being expressing gratitude, but it's
Yeah.
it's
They might
not.
not know where the line is,
Yeah.
but yeah, I would definitely, yeah, definitely kind of like you touched on, like the difference definitely has to do with a lot with like comparison to other people. Like gratitude does not, it makes you avoid comparing yourself to other people. Whereas like bragging is kind of centered around comparing yourself to other people and putting yourself on a higher pedestal.
Yes, definitely.
So yeah. Once again, we just want to thank everyone who's been watching, liking, and sharing our content. We just want you to know that we really appreciate you guys.
And we're excited to have you guys along on this journey with us as we see where KSSP podcast goes. And as always, you can leave a comment below if you have any topic ideas that you want to hear us talk about in future episodes.
Yeah, you can reach out to us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And we also do occasionally live stream on Twitch. So you can follow us there to see when we do.
And don't forget to give this video a like, as well as follow or subscribe to our other social media accounts and turn on notifications so that you get notified when our new content comes out. Otherwise, we will see everyone next time.